Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
This is a good cup of Malik today. This is good. Yes. I did the damn thing today. Good morning, Vovo. Good morning, Cookie. Good morning, Tracy and Chad. Good morning, Jenny G. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning. Stephen. Good morning, Sophia. Grand Rising, Tracy and the Misfits. Good health. LaShonda. Good morning. And good health, Dory and the Misfits. Happy Monday. Good morning, Devin. Tracy and fam. It's a magnificent Monday. It sure is. Good morning, Tracy. Sending all good vibes for the week in the chat. We will take it, and we're sending it right back to you. No volume. I know. Is that tea, Tracy? Yes, this is tea, Sarah. Wait. This is tea. Do you know what tea this is? Can anybody look at the leaves and tell me what tea this could be? All right. All right. It's pretty, huh? We'll talk about it in a minute because I need to drink my coffee first. Yes, it is tea, and yes, it does look good, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Devin, good morning. Okay, I had a wonderful day yesterday. Last night, I spoke to someone I had not spoken to in 12 months, maybe over 12 months. I spoke to Ezra. I had a conversation with Ezra. Oh my God. His physical face has changed. He went away and came back looking exactly like his mother. Exactly. I mean, to the T. I mean, sculpted. It's almost like he went away and he was like, I will never forget my mom. And he came back looking exactly like his mom. I could, like, that was the first thing I said. I was like, you look like your mother. You look like your mother. He was so cute. He was so cute. Awesome, right? Right? He was so cute. And I was waiting to temper his personality because, you know, when you haven't been around someone, you don't know who they are anymore. And I want you guys to respect what I'm saying, right? That could be with anybody. When you go away for a while, you change. The person that you leave changes. So you can't be all like going back to some original state that you remember. To me, that's psychotic. It's crazy. So I speak to him last night and I'm tempering everything, right? I'm like very cautious, you know, very like above board, right? Conscientious, cautious, tempering everything that I say, right? Because I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable, and I never want our conversations to be uncomfortable because they never were uncomfortable, right? I don't know how we got onto this subject. I don't know how we got onto the subject, but we got onto the subject of horoscopes. And he goes, I'm a Sagittarius. And I was like, huh? What? And he goes, I'm a Sagittarius. Now, I've seen this shit on IG. And I want to tell everybody on IG that shit is not funny and fuck you and fuck your mothers. It's not funny. I know other signs that are so fucking crazy that they literally are serial killers. And I'm sorry if you all can't handle a Sagittarius. They speak the truth. You can't handle it? Move out the way. Go. Bye. I don't say that though, right? I just go, huh? And then I started laughing because I thought it was really funny because I've seen this on astrology based comedic IG posts. So I'm like, oh, I know what this is. This is IG education. Not for my grandson, because he knows nothing about IG. But this is IG education, which is where the buffoons live, right? The idiot savants live, right? Not you guys. Not you guys, right? But you all know, I already told you that there's some misnomers on the witchy pool world that everybody wants to say is like, this will bring you money. And if you mix salt with a money ingredient, no, your money, salt is cleansing. You mix salt with anything, you're washing away your money. But I don't have time for this right now. I got to talk about such a terrorist. So I don't correct him, right? I don't correct him. I'm like, I don't have time for this right now. It was kind of funny the way he, pointed to him. It was kind of funny. I was like, I'm just going to let this go for now. We go on more to the caprice, Miss Tracey. They do not like us because we speak the truth. Exactly. Exactly. You can't handle a Sagittarius, people. When you see a Sagittarius, you know what you should do? Run. If you weak, if you cry easily, run. Because you know who's worse than a Sagittarius? Well, there are many signs worse than many. Well, a lot. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, all the signs that are worse than a Sagittarius: Gemini, Leo, Virgo. You think I'm lying, Virgos? See, Virgos are quiet. Don't trust a Virgo. Don't trust a Virgo. They are too quiet. Virgos got one thing on their mind: their money. And if you're bothering them, you're bothering their money. They will kill you. Period. No, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo. No, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. The top 4 tier are way worse than a Sagittarius. Now I keep wanting to say Sagittarius. Than a Sagittarius. So Virgos will kill you because they're too quiet. Why are you quiet, Virgo? And they, with their eyes, they're letting you know not a good day. But that's like that every day for Virgos. This is Virgo's eyes. They're going back to making their money. Because if you make them speak, you'll combust. That's Virgos. Okay? Leos are the sun. You got 2 choices with Leos. Let it coat you nicely, the sun, the sun is out, or it'll fucking burn your house down. Leo. I'm not even trying to compare with anyone. We got two lights in us. The second light burns you down. You're gonna be sorry you ever fucked with a Leo. Sorry. Cancer. Do not make a Cancer cry. That's rule 1. Do not make a Cancer cry. Rule 1. Run. Rule 2. Do not fuck with a Cancer's kid. A Cancer's kid can fuck with a Cancer parent all day, every day. You fuck with a Cancer kid? Nobody lives. That tsunami comes out. Finally, Gemini, but we know why Gemini, right? We just don't know which one is going to show up. And a lot of times the evil one shows up, stays out, doesn't go back in. We're like waiting for 24, 48 hours. And it's like, can the other Gemini come out? We heard the story 100 times already. Bring the other Gemini back, the calm one. Sagittarius are your problems, people. I don't know. Weak-minded people, because there's too many others. So Sagittarius, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and here's the quiet one. Here's the quiet one, and y'all know I know it, but y'all don't want me to put y'all on blast, but I have to. Scorpios. Scorpios are plotting to kill you, and you didn't do nothing. Scorpios got plans made in advance to kill you, and you have done nothing to them. The minute you do something to them, you've known them 15 years, this is Scorpio. Let me pull out my repertoire of kill. Let me see. Trace, let me see. Okay. This is a good one to use on Tracy. I could do that. Got it. I'll use this one. That's a Scorpio. They got plans. They got plans to kill you, and they won't execute until it's time. They already know who's going to fuck with them. They're just surprised it took you 15 years to fuck with them. But they will get you back. Scorpios will. So you better be nice to Scorpios. You don't know what they're pulling out from behind their backs. All right. But y'all got problems with Sagittarians. Okay, so I'm over that, right? So we go on talking about I don't know what, and he blurts out, I am saved and delivered. I say, huh? What happened, babe? Something happened? He goes, Dory, I've been baptized. I was like, that is the best thing I've heard. I love that. And what was the baptism? And he goes, they dunked me in water. And I don't know what he said about his nose. And I was like, Ezra. And then I found out he still can't swim. So that really upset me. I was like, are you telling me you still can't swim? And he's like, no. I was like, no, you mandated you have to swim. So he tells me where he lives, there's a pool on top of the roof. And I was like, he says, my mommy said she's going to teach me how to swim. I said, good, Ezra, you have to learn how to swim. We're not going with that old black shit. Black people can't swim. We're not doing that. I didn't tell him that, but I'm telling you that. We're not living this way. You have to learn how to swim, I told him. When it dawned on me, because he said he's saved and delivered, it dawned on me to ask him what delivered means to him. He says, in a very dramatic way, because he's dramatic, he goes, when you're delivered, it takes the demons out of you. It takes the demons out of you. I said, what demons? What demons, babe? What happened? Did something happen with demons? He goes, when you're delivered, you take the demons out of you. I said, oh, hell fucking no. I'm not co-signing that shit. That I'm not co-signing. I'm so happy you got baptized. That delivered shit, I am not co-signing. I was like, you do not have demons inside of you. What the fuck happened in a year? Something happened. There's something on the male side of the family I'm questioning, right? So when my son was 3 years old, he came home one day. He's just 3. He's in the bathroom, and he's got a spray bottle, right? Like one of those spray cans, right? And he's sitting on the toilet like this, and I hear, psst, psst. I said, what the fuck is that boy doing in there? I open the bathroom door and I see him, with a spray can. I called him Pop. I said, Pop, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm spraying the air. And I said, why? And he says, hold on. And he says, oh, me too, Miss AC. And he said, this is my son. And my son says, because daddy told me my poop stinks. And I was like, oh, I don't understand. What do you mean your poop stinks? And he goes, daddy says, oh, poop stinks. Oh, poop stinks. And I'm sure his dad was kidding, right? But here I've got a son that just went psycho over his poop stinking. So I said, Brian, your poop is supposed to stink. I said, when you eat, right, your food goes like this, and then it does this, and then it comes out through your behind hole, right? That little hole back there. That's where toxins from everything that you ate, whatever the body doesn't use, it pushes it out. Sometimes that could make it stink. I didn't want to add to my son that it's what you're eating at your dad's house. I didn't want to add that because he would go back and tell his dad, well, mom says you're not feeding me well. I don't have time for the argument, right? So I said, it's okay if your poop stinks. At least you're pooping. So after that, for the longest time, it was probably months, knowing me and my dumb ass, when my son he always made the announcements, Mom, I gotta poop. Mom, I gotta poop. I was like, coming. And he would go to the bathroom. I would sit on the floor and we would just talk. And he would poop and it would begin to smell. And I go, oh, that smells so good. Oh, I love that smell. Because I didn't want my son to be a conscientious person thinking his poop stink. Then all of a sudden he's an adult and he's constipated or he doesn't poop, right? He doesn't enjoy his poop, right? And then I get a son that has like toxicity in his body and whatever. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. Enjoy your poop. We talked about this Friday or something. I was like, for me, poop is an orgasm. It's the same feeling. And you know how you thank God or call out God after orgasm? Oh God, oh God, right? You know how you do that? I do the same thing with my poop. When it plops out, I go, oh, thank you, God. Same thing. It's an orgasm. Just from the just from the back end. Gotta love yourself. Gotta love yourself. That's what we're gonna do today. Love ourselves. So my grandson is saved and delivered, and the demons are gone. Look at the bright side. I got to talk to him. I got to talk to Ezra, demons and all. I do not care. My poor baby. Wait, what did I say? Poof, not popped? It's true. I do the same thing. I do the same thing. Yes, thank God when you let out a good one. Oh, and by the way, look at your poop. Mine comes out long. Mine comes out long, like the size of a penis. I don't know what that's about. I guess if I get some penis, it'll come out round, right? No, mine's come out long. And because I take sea moss every morning in my coffee, I take sea moss. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't think I've ever told you, but I take sea moss every single morning in my coffee. But in the Caribbean, sea moss is a whole thing. But if you could buy um, sea moss and grind it and put it in everything for drinking, especially hot, like you'll be happy. When my niece was in diapers, I remember changing her and she pooped. Okay. And I said, "Oh, you stinky." And she repeats, "Yuck, I don't eat that stinky poop." I don't know. Sounds to me like she actually might have ate it once. And her mama was like, "I will kill you." Hi, Tasha. All right. That's good, Dory. You have healthy BMs. Oh, yeah. But I made it better. To have healthy BMs, I made it better because I sprinkle sea moss. I'll show you guys. This is what I sprinkle every morning. Woo! I went exercising this morning. I do feel good from exercising, so thank God for exercising. Oh my God. Let me see. I'm here. Be right there. Let me see. This is no bad. Use this lid. Bring this back because if I spill this, this is just green like sand all over my house. So this is my sea moss. I've had it for over a year, right? I got this from Beautiful Conundrum, right? It's called Purple Sea Moss from Jamaica, dehydrated purple sea moss. Sea moss has powerful properties helping to prevent or treat a myriad of disorders such as flu, sore throat, chest coughs, and much more. It cleans out your large intestines into your small intestines. The human body is made up of 102 minerals, and sea moss contains 92 of them. So what I do is, I can't stick my fingers in now, right? But what I do is, let me show you how much I take. It's only me in the house, so I don't really care what anybody thinks, but it's only me in the house. This is how much sea moss I put in my coffee every morning. And this expands. And so it expands in my juice. I don't know what to do with this now. I'll put it here. It expands in my juice. And then it expands more in my body. And so it takes out all the toxins inside my stomach, then my large intestines, right? And then my small intestines. And so when I poop, my poop is large because it's carrying stuff that's not good for me out my body. Yeah. Mm. You know, everybody does it different. Um, I got mine grind, right? Because I want to be able to make it last forever, right? When Beautiful Conundrum Sky was selling it, you had the option of gel, like sea moss comes into it, it gels up, but I didn't like the gel, right? Because I'm about herbs, and I don't need anything mixing with my herbs until I'm ready. So you could, even if you get it grind, you could still mix it in your smoothie in the mornings. You could gel it, carry it with you to the smoothie shop, add it to your smoothie. If you make your own smoothies, add it to your smoothies. Good morning, Janine. Hi. Good morning, Crystal. Hi. Yolanda. Okay, Yolanda. How cute was it last night? How cute. Did you all watch last night's show on, oh shit, I always do this, on Erica Mena? Oh my God. Last night's show on Erica Mena. Oh man, I don't have battery life. Okay, hold on. Last night's show, we were talking about Erica Mena and how her most recent movie was on Tubi, right? And so, oh no, we didn't say Tubi. Her last movie was called Hush. I don't know if it's a movie or a series or whatever. And we were joking on that type of place that she was seen on. And I was like, it's like being on Tubi. And we were hamming Tubi to death, right? When Erica goes, guys, I've got movies on Tubi. And she put this emoji face, like, oh my God. Oh, like, shut your mouth, right? So then that shit got turned around quick. Erica Mena's trash. But Yolanda Gordon, we turned that shit around quick. She got offered a bodyguard. They're like, well, let's stop listen, we need you gotta have a bodyguard right now. John Tell offered to be her bodyguard. Everybody was like, give us the list of the movies because we're gonna search them out, we're gonna watch them. And she's like, no, it's not that big of a deal. I'm an extra in one, and I do have a speaking role in another. We're like, no. We support. With Erica, everybody was like, to be trash. With Yolanda, we're like, you're the greatest. Funny. We spiritual people are so two-faced. And if you ain't spiritual like us, we don't give a shit. You spiritual, you're the greatest. Did you know that was an R. Kelly song? You're the greatest. The magnitude of R. Kelly songs that are out there is astronomical. Yes, you all really came through for your girl. We did. We really did. Oh, and then Lamar goes, Yolanda, I'm trying to break into acting. I'll do Tubi. Oh my God. It just got funnier and funnier and funnier. It's so nice to be a part of a group that gets it, right? It's so nice to be a part of a spiritual quirky group ever, right? Because I'm not trying to be delivered. I'm just, I gotta go to deliver. Emoji. I just want to have fun. That's all. I don't want to take religion and God and Jesus and make it all serious. I just want to have fun. So it's nice to be a part of a spiritual group that just wants to have fun. My God, people, you just want to have fun. You know what you know what's gonna happen when you get up there? But by the way, always pray that you get up there after 90. Trust me in this. Say, God, when I get up there, 90, after I turn 90 something, the 90s are fine, God. But I do need my body to be working and intact. And so we have to do the things. When you want to live till 90, you got to do some CMOS. You got to exercise, especially after 50. You have to exercise after 50. Before 50, you can get away with shit. After 50, if somebody would have told me what to do at age 50, at the beginning of 50, I would have a totally different body right now. If somebody would have told me what to eat, how to eat, where to eat, instead I just kept struggling and struggling and struggling with food, knowing that food was saying to me, you can't eat me no more. No, you can't eat salami, Tracy. We're not taking it anymore. I love salami. My body was like, no. And I was like, but body. And my body was like, I'll kill you. I said no. So I had to listen to my body. When I was in California, I walked every single day in California. But not because I knew better, right? I learned better. It was trial and error with me. No salami, Crystal. No salami. The Italian inside of me cannot eat salami. That means this is not my tribe of people. You know your tribe of people, but by what your body can and cannot eat after a certain age. Italian, that's not in my DNA. I cannot eat salami. And let me tell you something. Nothing's better than an Italian sandwich with all the stuff, prosciutto, salami, and they cut it thin. Like Italians know how to do salami. Prosciutto, I don't even know all the stuff. I can think about it right now. An Italian sandwich, can't do it. Can't do it no more. It's not my tribe of people. Chinese food? Fuck a Chinese food. I'm dead serious. Chinese food will kill you because it's not my tribe. So, you all, I'm talking to black folks, I don't know about any other culture. You all better stop eating Chinese food. They have soy sauce, they don't gain weight. They stay like this. The only time the Chinese gained weight is when they came to America and incorporate the American diet, which kills you. But all that soy sauce they put in, nothing happens to them. All that ramen noodle with that sodium of 1,000, 1,500, nothing happens to them. I eat ramen noodle, I'm in the hospital. It's not my tribe of people. Period. And those of you that want to put rice water in your hair, stop. It is not your tribe of people. Now, I know that there's a black culture in Africa that puts rice water in their hair. That's that tribe of people. That is not your tribe of people. Everybody in Africa does not put rice water in their hair. That's not the miracle. That's them. Do you know those people? They're very tall, very skinny, has hair down to their ankles. Do you know those people? First of all, I wouldn't want to walk around with that much hair. It's too daunting. Do you know those people? They teach you something. No, this isn't. Oh, there's an Indian culture that also does it. The Red Yayo tribe also does it in China. Um, in any case, there's an African culture that also uses rice in it, but I can't find them right now. Let me see. What tribe of people in Africa? Nope, 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 nope. Let me see images. Nope, that's not you either. But they all look like they all look like nope. In any case, there's a red rice dish, jollof rice. My mom made some red rice that was astoundingly good. I mean, astoundingly good. Oh, jollof rice. Does anybody know about jollof rice? So good. I don't know how to make jollof rice. Maybe I'll get the recipe one day because jollof rice is not a Caribbean dish here in when I say Caribbean, I apologize. I meant Virgin Island dish. Nobody makes red rice here. But I came from a red rice mom, so. But our original background is Haiti. So I don't know what part of Africa they were taken from in Haiti. That my mom is an expert at red rice. All right. I can't find the tribe of people that wash their hair. Tribe of people in Africa. See, they're just showing me Africa. All right. In any case, they're very, very tall, very, very skinny. Oh, all right. I'm over it. I'm over it. Cheapy, cheapy powder, I think. The African culture long hair is Chad. Oh, it's Chad. Chad? Oh, I'm so excited. The chat people? Yes, this is them. Yes, this is them. They have a very distinct cultural shape to their face. Very, very distinct. And they, thank you guys. You guys are so smart. If I'm not mistaken, they wash their hair with rice water. So, and it's good for them because that's their tribe. Doesn't mean you other Americans that it's your tribe, right? It doesn't mean that if your ancestry history is Nigerian, you can wash your hair in rice water. It's not going to work for you. So, I heard of chibi powder. I heard of that. I'm not sure what it is. But thank you, T. Thank you. Alloy grows my hair. I believe you. You know, I'm supposed to, I think I'm going to start adding alloy to my mixture of oils because that's what everybody tells me. Put aloe in my hair. Speaking of DNA, do you think Ancestry DNA is better to take than 23andMe? No, I think they both offer something different. So I think that it's okay. Either one is fine. But I think take the one, right? But I think your best bet is to take African ancestry, because they will tell you what tribe you belong to. And you need to know what tribe you belong to so you can stop eating American food and start eating the tribe of your people. Yep. All right. We have things to discuss, right? Where is everybody? Okay, everybody cool? Hold on, guys. All right. So we are going to be discussing oregano. Oregano tea. Oregano tea or oregano oil. Either one is fine. And you can get the oregano oil from Amazon. Okay. I am, and you can put oregano oil in your salads. You won't even know it. You could put it, when COVID was happening, I put oregano oil in my coffee every morning before I knew about CMOS. Every morning I did this. You can go back to my old videos, and I'll always talk about oregano oil. Oh my God. Oh, my eyes. Oh, you know when you get that itch in your eyes? Oh my God. Oh, okay. You taste it? Now, you could sweeten this to choice. I'm never going to tell you how to sweeten, your teas, right? Sweeten it to choice. Um, Manuka honey is your best friend, but it's also very expensive. Very expensive, this Manuka stuff. So now I don't put Manuka oil in my tea. I just grab a teaspoon and take it like medicine because it's so expensive that I don't want to be like, this is good. Okay, listen to me. Oregano, I love oregano very much. Right? So let me tell you what oregano can do for you. It is the cure-all for flus, colds, coughs. You think you got something? Drink oregano 3 times a day. Use the oil 3 times a day. Use the make tea 3 times a day. Oregano is almost like going to the doctor, but quicker, faster. Go to the doctor anyway, but if you feel something brewing and your doctor says, we can't see you for 2 weeks and you're sick right now, take oregano oil immediately. Drink some oregano tea immediately. First thing it does is it prevents infection. Studies have been shown that oregano oil protects the body from infection. Oregano has antibacterial and antiviral properties. It prevents disease. Y'all got to trust me on this. Take oregano tea, oil. I really don't care. Studies have shown that herpes simplex virus gets reduced by 90% after exposure to oregano oil. You got herpes? Get some oregano oil. By the way, if you buy something and you use it for private parts, never use it again for anything else. Put it aside, label it separately, like yellow market it, anything, so that it's for your private parts. Put some oil on your herpes complex, it'll go down. That's how powerful oregano oil is. The fresh leaves contain antibacterial agents that ward off infection with the norovirus, responsible for many outbreaks of stomach infections. If you use essential oregano oil, and you put it in a diffuser, it alleviates the symptoms of upper respiratory tract infections. Inhaling this steam twice a day will soothe a sore throat, block sinus, and reduce levels of fatigue in affected patients. Packed with antioxidants. Go for it, Pink Lily Film. Packed with antioxidants. Free radicals are dangerous particles that cause antioxidative damage to cells, eventually reducing cells to death. We accumulate free radicals through toxins we ingest in the food we eat, the air we breathe, the water we drink. Using antioxidants, what's the matter? Using antioxidants is an excellent means to reduce the number of free radicals circulating in the bloodstream. Most plants and herbs have polyphenol antioxidants that provide them with their unique colors, flavors, and scents. Polyphenols have different healing properties that affect the body in different ways, depending on the type of antioxidant characteristics they present. Oregano has a potent antioxidant response in the body, removing symptoms, listen to me carefully, for all of you that have stomach issues, reducing the symptoms of digestive inflammation while scavenging inflammatory particles in the bloodstream. Fresh oregano leaves are rich in carvacrol and thymol, the antioxidants that prevent cell damage by free radicals. Add fresh leaves to your diet in salads and vegetable dishes in soups, and protect your body's antioxidant stress that leads to the sign of aging. I hope I'm helping. Flu remedy. Are you coming down with the flu? It might be a good idea to start chewing on some fresh oregano leaves to help delay the onset of your symptoms and prevent the disease from spreading through your system. Now, here's what I would do. If I were to chew, I would chew while I'm driving, right? That's the best time to me to chew while you're driving, while you're on public transportation. I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I'm going to go with my feeling. Get some gum and put the leaves and the gum together in your mouth. That way you're not just chewing, but you're chewing over and over and getting the saliva to mix the juices out. Is that a good idea? If you do this, you will prevent the disease from spreading throughout your system. So if you feel something brewing right here, right? Or you know how we are, something be brewing right in our nasal passages or in our throat, right away, get some oregano. Stop that bitch from entering your body. COVID didn't get me because of oregano. That's the only reason why COVID didn't get me. So those of you that have had COVID 3 or 4 times, fuck that. Live. Please stop bragging. I got COVID 3 times. Stop bragging. Drink some oregano tea. All right. Oregano features potent antimicrobial properties, giving it strong antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal qualities. If you find that you get sick with the cold every year when the seasons change, try adding fresh oregano leaves to your diet. Help safeguard your digestive system from invading pathogens, all the while boosting your immune health. Well, we're going to solve it right now. We're not going to feel sorry for Crystal. That's why you on the live feed. You're going to go and get some oregano, child. Get some oregano and let me know. Let me know how it changes your body. All right, sweetie? I would suggest the tea. I would suggest starting out with the tea. I don't think it matters for you, LaShonda, right? I don't think it matters for you. See, Janine knows oregano's the boss. It's the boss. For me, I took oregano the whole time we were in COVID lockdown, right? That was a year and a half, almost 2 years. After a while, but remember, I took 3,000 milligrams. I was not playing with COVID. I was not playing. I took 3,000, 4,000 milligrams in my coffee every day. After a while, the oil was too stringent. So then I had to switch to tea. So for you, LaShonda, I would try the oil first and see how it works for you. You can put it in smoothie. Like, don't drive yourself crazy. If you drink tea, put it in tea. If you drink a smoothie, put it in the smoothie. For you, Pink Lily Phil, I can only go by my spirit, and spirit is telling me to tell you teas. You make a tea, period. Good girl. Order it today. Okay, I will do the oil. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, let me go back. You know, it takes me forever because, that's why I don't keep a job. Try preparing a tea with oregano leaves and drink once a day for 5 days while you're dealing with your flu symptoms. The microbial effect of the oregano will help speed up your recovery time. Now, I'm not waiting until I get sick, people. I don't wait until death is at my door. Hey, death, what happened? No, you can't come in. You can't come in. No, we're not going to wind up at the hospital because death knocked on my door. No, I got the blood of Jesus over my door. Death can't. You are not invited, death, right? But in order for death to really not be invited, I don't want him lingering around going, no. I'm going to put things in my body. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray for good health. That's why we always talk about good health, because we forget that health matters more than any other component. You don't need money. If the money that you wound up gaining from your prayers and all your magical works, you got to use on medical bills because you forgot to ask for good health. We're going to pray for good health first. And we're going to operate in a manner of good health. And it's okay if you fail, right? You want a pizza someday? Eat the goddamn pizza. It's okay. Just go back to a healthy routine. Eat the pizza at 12, eat a salad at night. I'm just saying. I will drink the tea. Good. Listen to this, ladies. I don't have this problem. I never had this problem, but I know it's a problem for some people. Period pains vary from individual to individual. Some women may have light periods where they don't experience symptoms. However, for some women, period pains can lead to the development of a condition called dysmenorrhea. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I never had it. Women with this reproduction disorder experience unbearable, painful periods. The person may experience symptoms such as bloating. I've had that. Gas, had that. Swelling, I got that. Swelling of the lower limbs, yep, that happens. The physiological effects of dysmenorrhea include fatigue, mood swings, drop the fucking phone, and depression. You always got that girl that comes into the office and you're like, always like, hey girl, how's your weekend? What? What happened this weekend, girl? What happened? Tracy, I got my period. You don't get your period every month? I do, Tracy, but my periods be bad. I'd be like all menstrual cramping and Tracy, get out of here. No, I was just oh. If I knew about period prevention and oregano oil, I would have suggested that shit. So I'm suggesting it now. Period combater, oregano oil. It helps reduce the pains and symptoms so you don't go into work with your nasty ass fucking attitudes, women. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How else are you supposed to go to work when you're in pain? Who understands but another woman? You okay? What's the magic period? Stomach cramps, huh? Yeah. Damn, stomach cramps. I just took a Advil. I'll be okay. I just took an Advil. So you can't work. You going home and lose money? No, I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna moan. You know what? Let me go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. You're annoying. I can't. I'm in pain. Right? You always get that girl, right? That one girl that makes drama over her period. Well, everybody knows you got a period. All right. Also provides relief from pelvic and abdominal inflation associated. For those with severe symptoms, we suggest, not we, but this site, Simply Health, suggests that drinking oregano tea 2 to 3 times daily will help. All right. All right. That's it. Oh, I love that. I'm always doing that too. Always praying for good health for me, myself. Oh, me, myself, and I, because that's a lot going on right there. And then my whole family. I do the same thing to me. All right. Let's talk some more. Oregano. This is the tea of the week. The tea of the week. Now, by the end of this experiment that we're all trying, we're going to create a blend of everything that we talked about for a week. But for right now, hi, Cynthia Turner. Why you on Facebook, girl? For right now, we're going to do oregano tea. Now, remember, we are not punishing ourselves. You drink this tea. You can add lemon to it, but I put lemon in everything. You don't have to. It's how I get my vitamin C. And you sweeten it to your desire. Nobody cares how you sweeten the tea that you're drinking. We only care that you're drinking it. All right? Oregano tea is the tea of the week. Now, I know some of you all have tried the clove our first week, and clove gives you joy inside your system. And so many people have told me that they love clove tea now. Love it. With clove tea, you feel it immediately. I don't know what it is about clove tea. Awesome. You like clove tea, right, LaShonda? Awesome. Awesome. Yes. So put the clove tea down and pick up oregano this whole week. Monday through Sunday, we're drinking oregano tea. Bring it to work. Teas like this, I tend to drink before I go to bed because the last thing I want in my body, other than water, is something that's healing me, right? So I tend to drink a cup of tea or two before I go to bed. All right? And then water. All right, guys. We got a situation here. We got a situation here. Hi, JJ. Hi, good health. Hi. How are you? Yes, LaShonda says, I love clove tea. Yes. Yes. It's your body, LaShonda. Your body wants it, needs it. All right. Hi, Colton. Hi, Colton. All right. We got a couple of things to discuss here, and it's disgusting. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis have about wrecked their careers. They have wrecked their careers because they put out a letter. Hold on. They put out a character letter of support for this weirdo, Danny Matheson, who was accused of doing very, very bad things to women and got a 30-year sentence to life. How bad was this event? Because they don't normally give that to white folks. So how bad was this? You know, the first trial, there was a trial previous, it was a hung jury. So because it was a hung jury, I believe Danny Matheson didn't think that he could be taken out. His ass got shocked. His ass got shocked. They gave him 30 years to life on a guilty verdict. And I'm so glad the prosecutors went back in. Now, another girl, I forget what her name is. I meant to look it up last night. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis went on this IG apology tour saying, you know, they didn't think it was going to get out, basically. They did it for the family. But this other girl who he was not charged with because he was her girlfriend or something like that, it turns out she addressed Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis because she was a career actress with them. She was an actress on the show of that 70s people. Her name is Bijou. What's her name? Bijou Phillips. Let me look her up. Poor baby. Let me just see this. Hold on. Happy to reconnect. Um, I thought they were a weird couple too. Yes. Oh, look at the. Oh, Magic Mermaid. Really? Well, that shit must be weakening now. That shit must be weakening. Um, all right. There's another girl. Um, you know what happens when you don't do your homework? Who? You know he was a predator, actually. 30 years to life. He was a predator. He preyed on women. To be honest with you, when you look at him, he looks like what he got convicted for. Let me read E! News. The most shocking revelations from Danny. They all paid Donald. Oh, I didn't know that. The most shocking revelations from Danny Matheson's first uh, thing trial. Following weeks of graphic testimony and a peek into Scientology's inner world. Thank you, Magic Mermaid. You tried to tell me. Danny Matheson's first trial ended with a deadlocked jury. After being retried, he was convicted of 2 counts of rape. The first time it ended in a mistrial. It was 3 people that was accusatory, but only 2 of the counts made it. He was sentenced to 30 years to life. Their district attorney said they not only survived his abuse, they also survived a system that is often not kind to these victims. The district attorney, his name is Gatson. I applaud her courage for coming forward and participating in this process. My hope is that sentencing will somehow bring them peace and that their bravery will be an example to others. I really think without the Me Too movement, a lot of this would not be possible. They said it's a very difficult case, but due to their hard work and their experience and their commitment, justice was finally served. A civil suit against Matheson and the Church of Scientology by 4 women and one of their husbands has due to go to trial. Once the criminal proceedings had concluded, then it'll go to trial. This happened, his accusations happened in his Hollywood home. This time in the trial, they really had to gauge who was familiar with Scientology. So they really had to weed out, and the questions had to weed out Scientology lovers or supporters. They are now ex-Scientology members, Bijou and his wife. But at the time of the accusation, they were. So I don't know why Scientology is falling very hard in this, but do you think Scientology is in trouble? Because Leah Remini has been trying to tell us forever how weird this church group is. I've been delivered. Some church groups are fucking weird. That's all I'm going to say to that. After Matheson was charged, Remini tweeted, "Finally, victims are being heard when it comes to Scientology. Praise the Lord. This is just the beginning, Scientology. Your days of getting away with it are going to end." The problem here is that they were reluctant to go to police because of church pressure. Wow. One accuser said on the stand that she was instructed not to use the R word. When she told Scientology officials about the assault. Another testified that a church lawyer came to her home and warned her that she would be expelled from the religion and if she reported Matheson to the authorities. Expel me? Expel me? I don't want to be delivered. As they were creating the jury selection, the defense attorney, Philip Cohen, acknowledged in the court that Scientology may be the elephant in the room, but the religion is not on trial. Danny Matheson is. Wow. Wow. All right. I'm disgusted. Right? Kick me out. I don't care. Kick me out. All right. And we have to talk about Jimmy Fallon. I actually did a reading on Jimmy Fallon years ago. Let me see if I can find it. Because I've done like 5,000 videos on everything. You can't find my stuff anymore. Yep. 7 years ago. Who wants to read this video? I don't remember what I said, but I looked real cute back then. I was cuteness overload. Hold on a second. What I said, but I was cute, cute, cute. That's why I'm so glad that we have all these videos now, right? I'm glad that we have like IG and all that because it keeps a record of, who you are. This is the Jimmy Fallon video, right? And Jimmy Fallon, let me see if it'll open up here because it may not. Damn it. All right, let me find it some other way. I don't need you. Chaos, comedy, and crying rooms on the set of Jimmy Fallon. This is Rolling Stone magazine. 16 current and former staffers say Fallon's erratic behavior spoiled their dream of working on The Tonight Show. He stumbles to work. He stumbles in front of a studio audience. And these studio audience tend to sit in on rehearsals for the late night show. It's common knowledge behind the scenes that there are good Jimmy days where Fallon's wit and charm and creativity are on full display, and bad Jimmy days. Fallon gets confused during rehearsal. He crosses jokes. He riffs the audience for a bit. He's confused. He can't remember things. He doesn't know what he's doing. They say that he is, I wonder if they take people's phones from them. They said he is drunk most of the times. They say it's a toxic workplace. They call it an ugly environment behind the scenes due to Fallon's erratic behavior and trickled down to his exchanging leadership teams. 9 showrunners in the past 9 years. They showrunners call it a tense and glum atmosphere, with some alleging that they were belittled and intimidated by their bosses, including Fallon himself. Employees describe being afraid of Fallon's outbursts and unexpected, inconsistent behavior. Most staffers have voiced their concerns to HR, but the problems at the Tonight Show still exist. 7 former employees say they have mental health issues now. The staffers say it's commonplace to hear people joking about wanting to kill themselves. Excuse me. And they would refer to guest dressing rooms in the office as crying rooms because that's where they go to let out their emotions when they were upset with their alleged mistreatment. Most former staffers say they left the show because of their mental health. Some say they were fired from the Tonight Show. All right. This is not good. This is the beginning of the end for Fallon. I personally think late night talk shows should end. It's not our era anymore. Not anymore. There are still people left in their 60s that believe in the late night talk show, and Jimmy Fallon has fallen under that. Um, the CBS, who does CBS? Oh, Jimmy, the other Jimmy. I do like him though. I like the other Jimmy. I never liked Jimmy Fallon. SAG after pressure. Yeah, it's gonna have like this union has to step in now. That's horrible. I never thought he was funny either, Pink Lily Phil. Most comedians have troubles. They do. Fallon was never funny to me. Thank you, Harmony. Him having guests on the show is the only thing that works for him. Thank you. I do like Kimmel. I do. This is the video that I did. If you want to screenshot it. Uh, okay, guys. How long did we go? An hour and 33 minutes. I love that. Now, one more thing. So I'm gonna do a video on Jimmy Fallon. I'm gonna do the countdown to how long he's gonna last. I'm gonna do the countdown. How long is this idiot gonna last? Oh man. All right. 5 things you need to know for September 11th. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. I just got exhausted, guys. You know when I feel this way, I need water. I have been doing ice cold water. Now, guys, because these leaves are still green, I'm going to pour more hot water into this glass and I'll drink it tonight. Yep, I'll do that. Oh my God. I just came from exercising. I feel like, oh, you know what it is? I need to stretch. I don't do stretches. That's what it is. Yep. All right. 5 things you need to know for September 11th. I'm your YouTube correspondent. Nobody asked me to do this job. I am like the greeter at Walmart. I just walked in one day and decided that this was my job. So I unofficially, your YouTube correspondent for CNN. Sorry. 5 things you need to know for September 11th. Oh, look, guys. I'm wearing my own. One of y'all was supposed to get this, but too late now because I took it. I'm wearing my own protective eye, and I'm wearing the pink one. All right. What are you guys saying? Jay Leno wants his job back? I don't know. He's been having some weird health issues lately. I don't know if we want Jay Leno back. And I just think it should just stop. Stretching is a religion. Pink Lilyfield goes, I love stretching. That's what's missing. I need to mm, stretch my body. Oh, up and over. Up, back, and then go all the way down. Yeah. Whew. Just that little bit made a big difference. See? All right. 5 things you need to do. 5 things you need to know. 9/11. Today is 9/11. On this 22nd year ago, 4 planes hijacked and crashed into the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and a field in Pennsylvania, killing nearly 3,000 people in a matter of hours. Many people will pause today to honor the victims of September 11 and reflect on the permanent emotional toll the tragedy inflicted on our nation. A total of 2,753 people were reported missing in Lower Manhattan after the attacks on World Trade Center. To this day, 40% of the victims, or about 1,100 people thought to have died in the disaster, remain unidentified. New York City officials last week identified 2 new victims through DNA testing, and the work is ongoing to identify others as their loved ones continue to grieve. Morocco earthquake. Rescuers in Morocco are searching for survivors from Friday's devastating earthquake, which left more than 2,100 people unalive. Eyewitnesses say entire towns have been destroyed, with almost all the homes in an area of the village damaged. The nearest city, Marrakech, many residents spent a second night sleeping on the streets Sunday, too afraid to return to their homes. Historic sites have been damaged, and rescuers warn the death toll is expected to rise. My heart goes out to Moroccans. An earthquake is devastating, and I'm sorry, so sorry for their loss. Manhunt. The manhunt for the convicted killer who escaped from a Pennsylvania prison has been extended after Danilo Cavalcante slipped past a police perimeter over the weekend and stole a van. The 34-year-old inmate was spotted more than 12 miles from where police were looking, signaling he had somehow gotten past the hundreds of officers searching in and around Longwood Gardens, about 35 miles west of Philadelphia, where he had been spotted several times in recent days. He has also changed his appearance and tried to contact past acquaintances. Police say Cavante has not left the state, and law enforcement across the country is being kept apprised of the search. Let me tell you something. This guy that escaped a Pennsylvania prison. Here's the joke in all of this. He kept circling back to the prison. I think, and I said this before, I think he was waiting for a drop. I really do. Turns out the prison guard that night of this escape was fired from his job. I think the prison guard had something to do with it. And I think he was waiting for a particular drop from the prison guard. And the fact that he escaped, the alarm got sounded, and the prison guard couldn't help the escapee. That's what I think happened. Thank you, Crystal. That's from Morocco. Auto strike. An auto strike will likely occur later this week by the big three automakers, and the United Auto Workers Union appear to be stalled in talks. The current contracts between the union and three automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis, all expire at 11:59 p.m. September 14th, raising the possibility of a strike on September 15th. The union has made an ambitious set of demands, including substantial pay increases, including more safeguards for part-time workers, um, and so on and so forth. But here's my question to you, automakers and the union. I have a friend that, like, are people buying cars? What was it like before COVID, and what's it like now? Are people still buying brand new cars? I'm just curious. Coco Graf defeated Anna Sablanka in the women's singles final on Saturday. Celebrations stretch all across the U.S. as celebrities, fellow tennis players, and several presidents gave the 19-year-old Coco Gauff their seal of approval. You electrified Arthur Ashe Stadium and the entire nation, said President Joe Biden, writing on uh, X, formerly known as Twitter, adding, anything is possible if you never give up and always believe. You've made America so proud. All right, guys. All right. I know. Soul sister. Hi. I'm so proud of her. She had a little conflict early on and she stood her ground and the audience supported her, but black tennis players get a bad rap. So when she won, it was such an enlightening thing for her and for everyone that is invested in Coco. My brother said things like that happen a lot in prisons. They'd be waiting for drops, thank you, from outside by drones. Oh, they have to escape and break back in without being missing. Oh, Do you think he was trying to get back in? Is that what you think happened? That he went out, but he was actually trying to get back in? Maybe that's why he kept circling? I didn't think of that. Maybe, I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes you just got to take your jewelry off. Do you think he was trying to get back in? He was trying to get back in? But he was already found having had escaped? That's why the prison guard got into trouble then. That's the story. That's fascinating. That is so fascinating. All right. I'm going to wear my hair like this tonight. I'm trying to figure out how to wear my hair. This works. All right, guys. I'm going to get going. And I just want you to say that you've been delivered, and you've been delivered, and you've been, like, everybody's been delivered. You've been saved and delivered. I love you all. And I just want to thank you for putting up with me. Cue the music!
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to